and spirits review. So yeah, a bit early in the morning, 9:30, Sunday morning. Just so as you know that I don't actually store. I used to store reviews, but what I found was that the reviews, especially if I start talking about real life stuff, that the reviews are out of sync. So yeah, I don't bother now. I just do them live, and that's it. Job's good, and move on. So today, Erdinger and the alcohol-free beer. And you know, these early mornings at the weekend, I mean, I've got a cup of coffee at the side of it, to be fair. Yay, coffee review. Yeah, at the weekends, it's nice to, you know, catch up on some of the alcohol-free stuff, especially as summer's come in. And yeah, it's nice to be in the garden. That's what I'm doing in a minute, actually. I'm actually going out and doing a load of gardening. Got the front garden to sort out, mow, roll, hedge off, do some weeds, plant some daffodils, split some grasses. Got some grasses that need splitting. Carex. It's a lovely golden Carex. It needs splitting, so I'm going to take some to work, and in the hope that it grows well at work. So yeah, Erdinger. And the funny thing is, me and MerseyBeers, great bloke, very knowledgeable, and just past his 100 subscribers, although he doesn't really post a lot on YouTube in that respect, more untapped. But a very clever bloke nevertheless. You know, when I'm doing my reviews, he usually tells me if I don't, and the thing is with a lot of my reviews now, I don't really do any background information. I don't go and check out on anything. So yeah, nice golden pour, big white head, and you know, never the one to pour a decent bloody glass, me. You know what I'm like. Now, yeah, he was on about this, and because he's a driver, Erdinger is one of his go-to alcohol-free beers. And God, you can tell I just not long woke up, can't you? It has got that wheat beer aroma that you'd expect from a Weissbrau, you know. Good looking beer. Let's dive in. So it's got all the wheat beer aspects that you would have thought were there. There was that in the glass. Yeah, all the aspects are there. And you know, for those of you who have drunk a bit too much and need something in the morning, but obviously not bloody alcoholic, these alcohol-free beers are good for that. You know, they give you that burst of alcohol without actually getting you know, back on bloody alcohol again, which you don't really want to be doing first thing in the morning. I mean, I'm only doing it so I get the review out of the way. I've still got quite a few alcohol-frees knocking about, and it's just a case of you know, getting them out of the way, so I can concentrate on the, you know, on what needs to be reviewed. And also because you know, when I do like beer chats on a Saturday, I'm not actually reviewing, so yeah, it's just get the reviews out there really. But also to drink something nice, you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, you're drinking something that you obviously haven't drank before. I just realised that I did that beer chat last night, and I've still got some beer left in the Cranbourne poacher. When it gets to about 12 o'clockish, I'm going to have that last little bit. Waste not, want not, as you go. So yeah. Anybody noticed the air looks darker this morning? I've just put some water on it, batten it down a bit. Nice twang to it, you know, I'm enjoying the twang. And it's funny, I was been watching a few other beer reviews this morning, and I watched Real Ale, Mr. Simon, and he was reviewing one that I reviewed from Low Cost Beers Advent Calendar, and I just want to see that if any pours the head, and it did. The head was like 2/3 of the glass, And I thought, hey, it's not just me then. Then I watched Dean doing an Imperial Tiramisu Stout from Brewdog, and I could see the smile on his face. And you know, as a beer reviewer, but more importantly, as a beer fan, a lover of beers, when it's that beer that makes you smile. And he was, and it's just actually my review of his review, so funny in a way. And he's there, and he's sniffing the top, and I could see the smile on his face, and he's drinking it, and again the smile that was there, and he's trying to be all quite serious for the review, but the smile, the warmth that came from that smile, lit me up, and it was like, yes, when any of us drink a beer that hits the spot, there's a smile. Am I wrong? Am I right? Does everybody do it? Or is it just beer reviewers that do it? You'll get a beer and it's like, oh my God. And there's that anticipation. And it just grabs you and it just makes you smile. And, you know, oh. Then I watched Kent doing an Imperial from Pentridge. And then that was it for the watching. I didn't jump onto Steve. I didn't actually say anything. Because the wife was in the room and I was trying to keep the sound down. But Steve's brewing channel, he was on there last night doing his live. Yeah, it's you know, it's not easy doing live, especially if you're not used to it. If it's your first time, it's daunting. It's bloody daunting. And then last night, I checked out on Beer Crony, who's changed his name to Chris's Beer Channel. I actually think that's a better name, personally. And he was saying that his name was Beer Crony because he had Crohn's disease, or has Crohn's disease. And you think to yourself, poor bloke, you know. Yeah. And there's a story. Behind every face on the internet, there's a story. And, you know, yeah, that was tough, isn't it? But, yeah, new channel. And he's going live today at 4 o'clock. So for fellow beer reviewers and beer fans who want to check out somebody else, yeah, he's out there. But back to my review. Definitely got to try and get that Imperial Tiramisu Stout as well. I know it's Brewdog, and Brewdog now and again like to, you know, but you know, when they do make good beers, they make some crackers. Although some of their beers are a tad overhyped, but you know, as any companies are going to do, they're going to hype the beers, aren't they? You know, it's a thing in life where they do. So I love it. This is lovely. This is. There's a sweetness to it. You get you do get the wheat beer characteristics from it. Oh dear, tired. But nice bitiness there. You know, as alcohol-free beers go, this is another exceptional alcohol-free beer. I do like it when they do it right. You know, far too many of these alcohol-free beers, especially from the traditional beer brewers, way too malty, and it doesn't help the beer. It takes away. So, ever trying to improve the beer room and the you know, the look of it, I've bought from Lidl yesterday. It's a GU10, because I've got 3 GU10 bulbs that beam down onto me, and they're in a cool white colour, which is probably why it looks a bit white, a bit bright and white rather than more natural colours. It's so hard to get the right colour, and I'm not, obviously it's not bloody film studio, and it's not my front room or whatever. I mean, I've done reviews from the kitchen and they look nothing compared to the shed. The back wall makes it, you know, the bell, tap room, sign, and just the ambience of all them beers and beer mats around me. So yeah, I bought one of these LED things that could change the colour, and it's had no effect whatsoever. Typical. So what I'm gonna have to do is actually buy. You can get GU10 lamp holders, and I'll run a cable along and actually have the light beaming down a different colour. So when I want to change it to a blue, like I've just done, it changes the colour, or a pink. Yeah, some you really can't see the colour. Yellow, red, and blue, yeah, green. So I just want to see how it goes. Someone said it the other day, and I thought that's actually an interesting comment. That is. So it cost me a £5, and I thought, right, we'll give it a go. I'm off down into Sherwood today. I'm actually going for a walk. You know, wonders will never cease. I don't do enough walking at work, but yeah, I'm off down to see what there's 2 shops in Sherwood that sell. One sells Polish beers and one sells Eastern Europeans. So I'm really excited to see if I can get some new beers that I've never had before, and you know, go from there. Oh, as usual, 6 o'clock today. The usual live reviews, 6 o'clock daily. Try and do 2 a day. Keep them to 30 minutes long each review, round about 30 minutes. Never always works out like that, especially when there's a good crowd and everyone's chatting. You know, I have to sometimes, because everyone's chatting and it's like a pub, I kind of sit back and let them chat. You know, because everyone's chatting away, and it's amazing. You know, it's the community that's been built up, that's building, is amazing. And you know, when all these blokes and ladies as well meet, it's going to be, you know, wherever we meet, wherever, you know, it's going to be fun, you know. And I'm going to be shaking a lot of people's hands, you know. And it's funny, I didn't really take notice of the comments, not because, you know, for being an arse, right, but, and it's funny how long some of the people have been watching my reviews, and wow. Warms the heart, does warm the heart. So yeah, 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, drinking beer. I mean, it looks the part. It looks like a good Weissbrau or wheat beer, whatever. Refreshing isotonic drink as well. I mean, I was never really a fan of these wheat beers, if I'm being honest. But I've come to, you know, enjoy them. I still don't think they're my top 10 beers, obviously. But I've come to enjoy them. Obviously, look at the colour of that. You're in a pub, you're with your mates, and you know, everyone's drinking. Someone's going to look at you and think, well, he's obviously having a pint as well. And it's great, you know, you can feel like you're in the party, but you know, you're being sensible, if you're driving especially, you know, and you're keeping it down. Or if you're trying to keep off the beer. I mean, everyone's got reasons for being on or off the beer. Today, I'm going to make sure I take it a bit easier as well. I had 2 quite heavy nights over this weekend. Watching late beer reviews on Friday night did me, I think. No, I think that was the first. And then Saturday again. And although I did start off early yesterday, so today a bit more reserved. Plus, I need to catch up on a lot of internet work. You know, the social media aspect of beer reviews, i.e. YouTube, editing, putting words in. Because I usually just post a review and I don't have no description to start off with. So YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and it's all good fun. Oh, good twang to that, really good twang. Taking my time, enjoying it. You know, if you was in the pub, you won't be drinking this in 6 minutes, and that's why a lot of my beer reviews are longer than most people's. I rattle. I bring a bit of world life into it, and you know, some people just want to listen to the beer, and I understand that. And some people like the extra, you know, the real life aspects, and I certainly get that. We are what we are. We do what we do. Oh, that bite! You know, you wouldn't know you're drinking alcohol free. The taste is just right. Any stronger, some of the flavours in this, any stronger, and then it wouldn't be right. But it's just hits you on the, you know, hits you in the right place, so to speak. Oh, and today doing a bit of moving around. Some of the wife stuff's going back up the house. Yay! And some stage I might start building the glass wall, the extension to the beer wall. Quite excited about that, because I can build. If I had enough wood, I could build a bridge between the old computer section where I did the live streams and the beer wall, and just build across, and just put a few shelves on. You know, might do that actually. Yeah. Just need some more pallets. Need to scrounge some more pallets. I'm sure I'll find some somewhere. As in life, where there's a will, there's a way, and there's always a will. I have an intense will to do things the way that I want to do them. And it's a great little project. We need little projects in life. You don't want to be sat in front of the TV all day long, especially at the moment. I even went on TV last night and just caught 5 minutes of Scott and Wanda on somebody called Chris the Butcher on his channel. And I don't know if somebody upset him, but one of the ladies, not Scott or Wanda, but one of the ladies was ranting. I think somebody had said something or commented something rather naughty, and yeah, she was ranting, proper ranting going off. And you know, I mean, I don't get the full gist of it, but Scott and Wanda are doing an amazing thing for Great Ormond Street for their daughter. And for some people, for people to be negative, if you're being negative, keep your mouth shut. You know, you don't have to stir the pot. There's no need for it. In my ideas, it's like Facebook and that. You know, the amount of shit stirring these days on Facebook. It's the reason I switch off from a lot of social media, and it's also a reason why I don't go around too many channels and listen to comments, because in that respect, because negativity really can affect you, and it can put you on a downer. I mean, I've had a few negative comments over time on the channel about my reviews and probably going too deep into personal life things, and you're like, oh, you know, am I doing this wrong? And it makes you second guess yourself, and yeah. These days, can't be done with any negativity. Don't want to hear it, don't want to see it, don't want to be part of it. Cheers. I got glass to clean up. I come down the shed last night for a Swifter. Come down, knocked the glass over, smashed it on top of all my other glasses. So there's bits of glass all over this shed. So yeah, I've got some clean up work to do, and I'm glad the dog hasn't walked in. Don't want him getting any glass in his paws. Couldn't live with myself if he gets poorly. So, lovely beer, 20 minutes. God, I can yak. Totally enjoyed it. Out of 5 for me. A good 4.5 out of 5. Absolute belting alcohol-free beer. And that's it from this beer review. I'm off to do some gardening. Thank you all for watching. See you soon. Cheers.